What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel, and today is a very exciting day. Today, we get to announce All Rest In. Now, for the last year and a bit, myself and a few other Sydney locals have put together Jaffle Studios. This is a kind of an indie game development company, and it's a thing that we've been kind of working hard on without super announcing a whole bunch of stuff or doing anything too crazy and big, because we wanted to spend the time to get the game looking good before showing it off. And the reason why today is an exciting day is that we're finally showing some of it off, but I'll get to that in a minute. Now, All Rest In is an interesting project. I am one of the the main people working on. I'm doing a lot of the coding and actual game development parts of it, a lot of the game design aspects of it, and it's really special to me because it is very similar to a previous project that, long-time fans of the channel, the old heads that hang out in the Discord might recognize, is Winning Love by Daylight. Winning Love by Daylight was a visual novel, incredibly story-focused, really not any gameplay beyond reading, about 8 different high school girls that all had different types of superpowers, and their whole thing was just kind of coming to terms with existing and wanting to do regular high school stuff like go to prom, but also have to grapple with the fact that there's big evil villains coming and interacting and ruining their day. And Winning Love by Daylight was great. We kickstarted this. It's successfully funded. We went through and got to develop a lot of the game, tell a lot of the story, and do a lot of extra cool content. Because of that Kickstarter, we were able to do a whole beach arc, like how everyone's favorite anime has the baseball episode, has the school festival, has the beach arc, that kind of vibe. All the characters get to go and relax for a minute when things aren't so stressful in between semesters of study. And Winning Love by Daylight was great. It was a lot of fun to work on, but ultimately the project kind of ended. I had plans for a lot more things in the future, but it kind of didn't come together. There was other things that I was working on that was doing better, required more of my time. It wasn't selling super well on Steam because it is kind of just a story. There isn't a super large amount of gameplay to it. You're kind of more dating sim kind of aspect, focusing on one character at a time, and maybe coming back and playing through another round and seeing what some of the other characters are like. And the main character themselves, has some goofy story kind of plot moments to them as well. And it was a lot of fun working on this game, and it actually was kind of more successful in a different way. We did actually win a whole bunch of awards for the game from the PABS, which is the New Zealand Game Awards. And this was in 2022, which I think was the year after full release or so. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. And that is, other stuff that is on this channel. You can go and, watch my full reacting to the announcements and all that kind of stuff video. And because it was really hype. It was a game that I think the story was really exciting, and a lot of the stuff that we kind of worked on to make it happen was really good. But it was really early in my video game development career, so it wasn't really that special or unique or game-breaking in any way. It just told a really interesting story. And so that's why I'm really excited about All Rest In. All Rest In, let me roll up the sleeves because it's about to get real, is kind of an evolution of what Winning Love by Daylight was trying to accomplish. It's going to have a lot of those same elements of you're going to meet a whole bunch of these characters, you're going to get an opportunity to spend time with them, get to know them, but the format's different. It's not a linear story. You are managing an inn, and managing the inn is the main part of what you're doing. You have chores that you have to do every day. You're organizing meals. You're going to be doing some cooking. You're going to be doing some gardening. You might know that you're going to need carrots for a meal that you want to cook in the future, so you're going to plant some carrots now to make sure that you have enough stock and stuff like that. You'll have lots of cool different characters coming through, buying and selling from traders. You're going to have adventurers that come through, and you will have quests to give them. People will come to you and say, hey, I have this problem that needs to be solved, or you will hear rumors about things that will happen, and you'll be able to bestow that onto the adventurers so that they can go away and complete these quests and then come back to you with stories of all the cool things that have happened to them. This is far and away, as a development project, more complicated than anything I've ever worked on before. It's like really gigantic. It has a lot of amazing art put into it, and the main difference is that Winning Love by Daylight was me writing, coding, doing everything, and Kai illustrating all the characters. No background artists. That was it. It was just us two. Character artists. I used stock art for all the backgrounds, and then me just writing a story. We actually now have a team of people. We have a couple of other people that are coming on and doing stuff. My co-lead from Jaffel, Steph, is doing the writing, and she is a much better writer than I am. And so if you thought Winning Love by Daylight was written well, this is going to be much better, I promise. We have our Sarah, our lead character artist, and we have Sarah, our lead background artist. We have two different Sarahs. And this is all stuff that you can find on the Jaffel Instagram account. We actually did a bit of a, hey, this is the team. You can come and have a look at our rosters and see what different things we're working on, learn a little bit about them. And one of the other main important things is that we've just released the first look trailer. So you get to have a look at what's happening. You get a quick look at these characters. You get a little bit of look at the gameplay of what the game is going to be like. And that's really exciting. Obviously, I couldn't just post it onto this account, but I did want to come on and, be seen talking about it and getting an opportunity to show it off. So I'm going to have a link for that in the description. I'm also going to put it up in the end card, so you can just click on your screen and go ahead. And I recommend going and checking out the trailer, because we've literally been working on it for months to be able to show off all this cool stuff that we've been working on for so long, because I'm so excited to show off this game. So that was it. I just wanted to quickly come in and be like, hey, look, I really liked working on Winning Love by Daylight. I'm so happy to be working on something like this again, and I'm hoping that you're going to be just as excited as I am to come and have a look at this.